What up? What happens after rappers fall off? Now I ain't gonna lie, I seen this and I was like very interested, folks. If I had to name some rappers that fell off, listen, y'all know how I feel about that word. I hate using that word when it comes to fall off, because I feel like if a nigga still making money and still getting posted there, well, I feel like you ain't fall off to me. That's why, in my definition, if I had to say who really fell off in my definition, Roddy Ricch. Even though Roddy Ricch, boy, that nigga was so good. I don't know what happened. Technically, Lil Pump fell off. Technically, Smoke Perk. Who else? That was like pop. I'm trying to think. Shit. Y'all don't know who else. I guess we finna see though. Let's fucking get it. Ugly guy, yeah, Ugly guy. Lil Skies or Lil Skis, how the fuck you say his name? Lil Skis or Lil Skies. Yeah, him too on some shit. Yeah, take shit.
The industry itself. Thanks to platforms like SoundCloud and TikTok, these past few years we've seen thousands of new artists blow up seemingly overnight. However, with the rap scene so saturated now and more music being released today than ever before, just as fast as these artists rise is a lot of times just as fast as they fall. While for some the fall from grace is rather quiet, disappearing off the grid or back to the farm, as we're about to see for others though, it's often quite difficult to accept this inevitable fate, leading to them doing whatever they can to pay their bills.
I just want to ask a question. Are you Young Jack? Can you turn around?
I mean, I think y'all already put that part together,
yeah.
Oh, so you must have fell off or something like.
1111, shout out to you. I wish you many monies for many moons.
Today, you always hear discussion about if a rapper fell off or why a rapper fell off. However, nobody ever talks about what happens after a rapper's career declines and the spotlight fades.
Right?
Making a living as a successful musician here in 2024 is honestly extremely hard, and I applaud anybody.
I believe that just really comes from just a lot of motherfuckers not capping lasting off shit, right? Because they get thrown into this industry so quick, and it's a lot for them that they kind of just it's kind of like, whoa, like, you know, they just get thrown into this shit. So it's like, damn, you know, they just get thrown into this shit. It's a lot for them. So a lot of motherfuckers don't be knowing what the fuck to do with all this shit. You know, it's like, damn, here's the fame, bitch, woo, woo, and they get lazy. And they don't be like, you know, and then they fuck up their own career.
Able to pull it off. With that being said, the point of this video is not to expose or necessarily call out any of these artists. All good things have to come to an end, and there's really nothing wrong with work.
So I was very calm inside the one for a bit, and I went into this is Photoshop. I'm not laughing at it. It's just like, damn.
A quote normal 9 to 5 and making money legally to pay your bills. So while it is easy to clown and laugh at these no longer popular rappers,
I'm not laughing at that shit. I'm just not laughing at that shit. It's just crazy because thinking about where he came from, it's like, damn. It's like, damn, now you working a regular 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. I'm just saying like how you went from that. That's like, I'm not comparing Ugly God to these rappers, but I'm just saying in journey. That's like Dirk going for where the fuck he at, twerking at a gas station. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
such as Young Jock, who is out here driving for rideshare apps, along with also appearing on the VH1 show Love and Hip Hop, usually another sign you fell off. I actually respect that way more though than some of these guys like Smoke Perp or YBN Namir, who, as we'll see in a second, have resorted to scamming what little fans they have.
They be scamming this shit now? Damn.
Have left.
Scammed by YBN Namir for $2,000. He basically agreed like he was gonna pay me my money back.
I ain't gonna lie, folks. You just stupid. Obviously, you know, he a bitch too for doing that shit. Cause like I said, my friend, at least I thought was my homie, tried to scam me a few months ago. But I ain't gonna lie, folks, like shit like this, I'll get it handled as soon as I can. That's a lot of money. Got you before I pay no one. Thank you. Anywhere that refund, folks. You just pay a nigga, folks. He run off with your money, good. That's really your fault. That's really just your fault, folks. Stop just giving niggas money just cause, oh my god, this is a big right. Let me just give them. No, folks. That's kind of your fault. Stop being stupid, folks. Use your fucking brain. Be real smart with that shit, folks. Obviously, a nigga like this nigga scam your ass. He not on right now, so of course he running off with your money. No, you not getting that shit back.
I was the first one to get my money back once he gets paid or once he gets money in. He was waiting for that, never got no response. So pretty much that's the dud. Like, charge it to the game.
The lavish lifestyle of a famous rapper appears to be filled with million-dollar record contracts, mansions, chains,
and this
watches,
another thing,
girls,
chat,
and
I would tell
clothes.
y'all this too, right? don't let none of these rappers fool you with all this money they be flaunting and motherfucking cars. They be having all their videos and IG lives and all this goof ass shit. That don't mean shit. That does not mean shit. Just cause you see, oh, they be having all this money, stacks of money and all this shit, folk, that don't mean these niggas is rich. A lot of your favorite rappers is broke as hell and not as rich as they seem. They may not be fucked up, but they not as rich as they be trying to make that shit seem, folks. A lot of these your favorite rappers be fucked up and be trying to scam motherfuckers and shit. You feel me? A lot of your favorite rappers is not as rich as they be claiming they is, folks. Stop letting these rappers fool y'all, folks. That's the thing. It's supposed to look good for you. You feel me? That shit supposed to look good for the internet so they can look like they like that. But in real life, them niggas' pockets fucked up. They scamming. They doing this. They doing that. Woo woo. Come on, folks. Come on. Come on, folks.
However, the truth is nothing lasts forever. But before we take a look at the true life of a former artist and the constant struggle to maintain that rich rapper image despite up to their knees in pack taxes like Lil Pump, first I gotta tell you about this fun game I've been playing. Winter is the best time to coach.
Okay, cool.
Facing a valuable champions only.
Fucking Ray Shadow.
This raises the question: what do rappers do after they fall off? Well, in order to answer that, it's important for us to first define what it actually means to, quote, fall off, because there's definitely levels to it. According to the Urban Dictionary, to fall off in rap music means to fall off the radar either due to not releasing.
Right, my shit is like pretty much like, right, not releasing music, not releasing any type of material for, like, you just selling out, like, you scamming, you not on no more, you not hitting the same notes you used to, like, that shit done dropped tremendously, and, you not as rich as you used to be. Your pockets hurting. You not get posted no more. Nobody pays attention. You know, but it's like damn near people forget. That's my definition of falling off. See what I'm saying? It's like if I say the Xander, you gonna be like, oh damn, I forgot about that. What the fuck is he? Fell off. See what I'm saying, folks?
Releasing any material, releasing crap, or selling out. Today, a lot of fans will tell you that guys like DaBaby, Chance the Rapper, or Roddy Ricch fell off. However, while yes, I would agree they've decreased in popularity.
Yeah, I would say that, but at the end of the day, they still making money. You see what I'm saying? Like, they still get posted there well. They still kinda be talked about. Like, yeah, they decreased in popularity. Like, that's why I would say they decreased in popularity. I wouldn't say they fell off. Like, DaBaby, I wouldn't say DaBaby fell off. He just decreased in popularity because after all that controversial shit happened to him, he pretty much got blackballed from a lot of shit, if you really think about it. You see what I'm saying? But that nigga's still rich. His pocket's not hurt. He not out here scamming motherfuckers. He still released good music. Like, he released a song last year that actually did good and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, technically, no, the nigga didn't fall off. He just decreased in popularity.
As evident through their recent album sales, they're still raking in millions of dollars each year from the massive hits in their catalog.
Right, 17K, that's a lot. That's a good number. For somebody that fell off, if he fell off, he would never hit no shit like that. They would pay probably like 500 copies or some shit. So, and I don't even pay attention to numbers when it comes to rappers. I don't know what any of that shit means. I don't care.
Still playing shows around the world.
Right, and you see shit like these, see all them cars, like, you see what I'm saying? You know this don't mean shit, but like, for example, though, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, technically, this nigga, I mean, if he's still making money, still rich as fuck, like, I mean, if that's what falling off is, I want to fall off.
Hey, yo. What happened to your leg?
I was at the top. And I fell off.
With currently over 26 million monthly listeners, DaBaby is definitely not stressing. With the certified diamond.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And he has a diamond hit and shit. Like, hold on.
Record, I can guarantee you that.
Right, that nigga has a certified diamond hit record and all that shit. Him and Roddy and all that shit. Like, all them cars still make money. 26 million monthly listener people. That's falling off. I wouldn't really say DaBaby fell off. You just don't hear about the nigga a lot no more because, like I just told you, folks got blackballed from a lot of shit and he decreased. And I don't really listen to DaBaby. This ain't me trying to fit. I don't listen to dude ass folks. I'm just telling you what. Stop using that because a lot of motherfuckers you see online be throwing that word around to everybody. Just because you don't hear about a nigga no more does not mean the nigga fell off. That means they just not popping no more. Just you feel me, folks? If niggas still getting posted there, well, DaBaby, he's still there. He's just not at the top. He's just like kind of like right there, but he's still there. Like wherever everything's going, he's like still following it kind of. But you just not gonna hear about him 24/7 like you used to. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not trendy no more.
Roddy Ricch will not be driving for Uber anytime soon.
Exactly. Roddy Ricch got damn the box like like that nigga literally could live off that song if he wanted to. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you say nigga, oh his music not good, ooh out the bam. But at the end of the day, like his pocket's never gonna be hurting anytime soon in his life to the day he died, because that nigga could literally live off some of his songs. He could literally live off them bitches. See what I'm saying? He literally has a damn record. So I mean, shit.
What, man? So when we talk about feed the streets, this dude got a full...
Like, you see his train and shit? You never gonna... Just know this. You ain't never gonna catch the Baby or Roddy Ricch or all them type of niggas working no, like, regular jobs. They still gonna be rich as hell, still doing what the fuck they gotta do, and, yeah, be straight in life.
Diamond, fork, knife, and napkin, and the fork...
That's actually interesting.
The same also goes for an artist like B.O.B., who besides his flat earth theory, no one has honestly heard about in a decade. But yet with smash hits like Airplanes, Headband, Nothing on You, Strange Clouds, and Magic, I can assure you he's doing just fine financially. Soulja Boy, despite his music career...
Exactly, this is another perfect example. Soulja Boy. People will swear and they like, Soulja Boy fell off, Soulja Boy fell off, but Soulja Boy still be getting posted to this day. And at the end of the day, cool, I guess that's your definition, but you think that nigga Soulja Boy struggling financially? This nigga Soulja Boy no dick round shit, but he could go band for band with your favorite rapper still. Soulja Boy still has hits that he literally lives off of to this day. Crank that nigga could crank that, like that nigga still making money from all his hits to this day. You see what I'm saying? Like people like Soulja Boy, yeah, you can say, oh, you trash now, woo woo, but you can't say a nigga, but you can't say you fucked up. Because he can still go band for band with your favorite rapper. Say I'm right or wrong. That nigga Soulja Boy can still go band for band with your favorite rapper. He's still rich. Cool, say he fell, but he ain't fucked up.
The Dumps is still raking it in from his iconic hits.
Yep.
So that number, it was like a subscription, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could text it or call it.
Phone, like,
and you know what I'm saying? So I'm probably making like 100,000 a month off of that, just people calling that number.
Even these rappers with only one hit to their name, such as Sheck Wes or CJ, who I've both already covered, they could literally be set for life off Mo Bamba and Whoopty if they've managed their money well. Those were two massively successful mainstream hits. So while it's not like you'll catch DaBaby out serving chicken at your local fast food spot, you may however spot a much smaller artist such as Icy Twat who is called out for working at Bojangles. Again though, there's nothing wrong with grinding and getting paid, especially when you consider just how little artists actually make from streaming revenue. To give you a better idea, Spotify pays an average of only $0.003 to $0.005 per stream, which while that makes it one of the highest paying streaming platforms, that still isn't even a penny. For example, here's Pro Era member Desi Hines' 2023 Spotify stats. After working closely with Joey Badass in the past, Desi has kinda disappeared these past few years. With a total of 550,000 streams in 2023, if we do the math real quick, that's only about $2,000. Yeah, there's still Apple Music and the other streaming sites too, but I think you get the point. Where artists bring in the biggest percentage of their income is through ticket sales and merchandise. But at the same time, if you're a rapper who fell off like Smoke Perp, nobody will want to come to you.
Yup, because mostly all these rappers, how y'all know, people really make money off tickets and like sales and shit. That's about it, you know? Especially with them concerts, boy. I think rappers really make more off them concerts. Oh my brother. Or if they have a hit record, but them tickets, woo! I know they
to your shows or buy your merch. Which then leads to clips like this that go viral for the wrong reasons, only fueling that fallen off narrative even more. The moment you sign to a record label, you no longer own your music, and they are now taking
stop selling y'all fucking, hey, for all you rappers, boy, stop being so quick to sign them fucking papers. Get a lawyer, whatever the fuck that shit called, a manager to read that shit word for word. I know you see all them zeros in that number. Just because you see, oh, million fat me, that does not mean you gonna be making that shit. That 5 million is what they promise you if you sell certain records and this and that. Stop being so quick to sign them papers, folks, because you signing your fucking life away. Now you pretty much just gave them people permission to fuck you for the rest of your fucking life. Fuck you talking about? They pretty much have permission to fuck you for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying, folks? Because yo ass so thirsty to sign the papers, you broke, so you, oh shit, let me just, no, folks. Get somebody to read that shit word for word, bar by bar, and break that shit down to you, folks.
Huge cuts out of their profit, despite these multi-million-dollar advances we see from labels that are extremely tempting to young.
You don't look. Y'all don't realize when you sign a record deal with your own, without your own lawyer or people that actually care for you, you give away parts of your life without realizing. He needs that quick buck which wasn't even that much after taxes. What I just say. When you are signing the papers, you are pretty much offering your life. That's the definition of selling your soul. When you pretty much just signing the papers, not reading it because you just thirsty to get money and woo. And I get it. But folks, get your lawyers to read that shit. You are signing your life where you will be fucking them. That record label is going to shelf your ass, and they going to fuck you for the rest of your life. You going to be asking the record label for money, woo, this and that. They going to be, you can't drop without that. You have to, you can't drop certain music you want to drop. They tell you what to drop, when to drop, not to do that, do this. Come on, folks. Y'all ass be...
Rappers, the music industry is a very easy trap to get sucked into.
Yo,
here's what motherfuckers don't understand about...
Talk to them, T-Pain.
You're taking their money. You're not gonna make a cent until everything you do pays them back that $10 million.
Facts.
Typically, when a rapper signs a record contract, they are given a budget in the form of an advance payment.
What did I just say? It's just like, let's say, like you right, like I just say, you sign for like $5 million or some shit. They're not just gonna give you $5 million until they show that, until you prove to the niggas you could get that $5 million, until you could make that shit back to their ass. See what I'm saying? It's but I bet you didn't know that. You like, damn, what the fuck? Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta sell this many records, you gotta do this, do that, and that. You like, damn, hold on. I'm thinking I'm just finna. No, folks. They're not, here you go, here money, here. No, that's not their job, folks. Their job is, okay, well, you signing papers, all right, folks, show us what the fuck you can do. Now make us all this money. Make us this money right now. Then we'll give you money. If you don't, well, fuck you then. Nope, you can't get out your contract. You pretty much just gonna be ours for the rest of your life and be miserable. So anything you do drop, it's just gonna be ours. Motherfucker sound a 360 deal.
Advance can be millions of dollars. However, it is not free money, but rather a loan that the label expects to recoup in revenue brought in from the artist, with the intent to pay for everything an artist needs to create their album, including general living expenses, studio time, music videos, etc. In many cases, though, these young rappers don't budget at all and instead get carried away blowing their money on cars and jewelry, basically living like rock stars. Yep. But then the problem comes when they finally do finish their album and hand it over to the label for release, only to watch the sales come back much lower than expected. Thus, they refuse to spend more money on your promotion. When this happens, management will also likely pull back on the number of releases you can drop if your new songs are consistently flopping. And as we've seen on countless occasions, this leads to even more tension from artists who've been shelved by their labels.
When everybody said, oh, my record label's controlling me and I can't get out of this deal, bro, the record label's sitting back like, wait a minute, you didn't do anything. Your shit flopped. The $10 million we gave you was for you to make a dope project that wasn't gonna flop. You already broke your God.
Right, folks. You broke your contract. You promised us this, and ooh, you didn't give back them. You didn't give us back them sales. So now it's okay. Fuck you. Now we finna fuck you over now. Now we control you now. No, you can't do what the fuck you want, Jamal. You didn't promise us these numbers that was on that contract because your dumb ass ain't fucking read it. You was so thirsty to stand that bitch, and now we own you for the rest of your fucking life. Now you're gonna be miserable.
Contract. So now you think we're gonna let you go away and just get out of this deal while still owing us money?
Right, fo. You still owe us money. So no, you can't get out this deal. So now you just fucked up for the rest of your fucking life until you owe us that fucking money. Then we'll let you cut your deal. Until you can like pay off all them deals, expenses we pay for your music video, studio time, this and that, that. Then we'll let you go. But for right now, no, you off for the rest of your life. Now you're going to be fucked up. Can't make barely no money off your music and streams because we're not going to be promoting you. So now you just fucked. Get a job, little nigga, or go rob a bank.
No.
And that's why I say your favorite rappers start scamming and shit.
Though, labels will decide they no longer want to work with an artist and then drop them. And while artists still have some money coming in from their past catalog, usually at this point it's nowhere near enough to fund that lavish lifestyle they had been living. You'll often hear rappers claim that it was their decision to go independent, which while that could be part of it, at the same time these major labels hold the power and influence in the industry, and if we're being honest, if they really wanted you, they would have dropped a bigger bag.
One thing y'all gotta know is now, your boy is independent, bruh. I'm fully independent, just me. You feel me? I ain't get dropped by my label, no crazy shit, nothing like that.
Basically, me and my label, we just weren't seeing like eye to eye and shit, so
Remember this nigga accused of
let me go.
Great.
After a long time,
Meanwhile, this whole time, all the bills these rappers had been putting off have also been quickly adding up. The rent on their new condo is due, the lease payment for that new sports car, lawyer fees, accountant fees.
Because a lot of you niggas don't even be buying y'all cars. A lot of y'all favorite rappers be leasing them bitches. You don't be buying. They don't be buying that shit fully, or they be buying them big ass houses. You be seeing they man like them motherfuckers. That's not really their house. They renting that motherfucker. That car, that's not really theirs. Yeah, it's theirs, but technically it's not. They leasing that bitch. They don't technically fully own that car like it's theirs. They ain't gotta pay a car note, this and that. No, they leasing that bitch. And now, since they fucked up, they gotta pay all this. They gotta pay them taxes off, rent, bills, this and that. The lease, all this shit. Them juries that they lease. Yeah, a lot of y'all rappers be leasing the juries too, but I ain't gonna talk about that shit too.
And then of course we can't forget taxes. They be leasing that bitch too. Given how easy it is to record yourself straight from your bedroom, we've seen thousands of new artists blow up off 1 or 2 songs on SoundCloud or TikTok. However, with the music industry now more saturated than ever, it's time to answer the question, what happens after their 15 minutes of fame is up? There are 2 different routes a rapper can go once they have truly fallen off. Route 1 is to deny the fact that they fell off and continue with their career as if nothing happened, or Route 2 is to accept that they had a good run and peacefully depart onto something new. Let's start with the first one. While there's nothing wrong with continuing to make music because you simply love making it, and for the fans who still listen, whether that be a million or a few hundred, however, there are a few clear signs that a rapper's career has rapidly declined.
Pay all this money to just come here and stand like this. Y'all look weird as shit. Turn the up. You are not too cool to jump. Turn the up.
Along with significantly low album sales and streams will also come a significant decrease in the size of crowds at their shows. One of the best ways to judge an artist's true popularity is through physical ticket sales, because an artist like Smoke Perp can have 4 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all be looking at that. Oh, but he got 5 million followers. That don't mean shit. Okay, 5 million people following. That don't mean that nigga rich and he balling. That don't mean shit. It just followers.
People will rarely come to his show. For this reason, you'll often see struggling artists instead shift their focus to overseas fans and try and rake in some money there while they still can. Since they typically only perform there once every few years, the venues sell out, which while that's great and fans seem to enjoy the performances, you just have to remember that an artist like Icy Narco, who is posting and flexing about his sold out dates in France, couldn't even sell half the amount of tickets here in America. So then you'll begin to see them take smaller bookings such as frat parties and birthday events. In an effort to stay relevant, another tactic these falling rappers try is to hop on whatever wave and sound is currently trending at the moment, such as Smoke Perp clearly biting Yeet. But while some artists stay and milk whatever last dollar they can out of their music career, others instead choose to leave on a more peaceful note. One of the rare cases where a former rapper becomes even more popular in the music space after rapping is Joe Budden, who following a total of 8 albums decided to officially retire in 2018 to focus solely on his new career as a podcast host. The same goes with Trinidad James, who after blowing up with his debut hit All Gold Everything was later dropped by his label in 2014. But now, along with landing a few acting roles, Trinidad James is also a host of the Full Size Run podcast on Complex.
I just feel that if niggas was gonna stop me from doing my thing in the game, they would have been stopped me. And if you were gonna kill me, you should have killed me 5 years ago.
Once one of the hottest rappers out thanks to his smash Billboard #1, This Is Why I'm Hot, following just his second album, Mims chose to put the mic down and move into the technology field. A few years later, launching this new app called Recordgram with the goal to help artists and producers contact each other with no unnecessary middlemen. Along with opening up his own restaurant in Houston and winning the Good Morning America title.
See, and this is what it's called being smart. Don't ever put your eggs in one basket, people. That's another thing. Stop putting all your eggs in one basket and rely on one thing. Yeah, I know this is like your main you want to do, but don't always put your eggs in one basket. Branch out and always have an extra plan, so just in case, like, save this fuck up. Okay, well, you got this. Save that fuck up. Okay, well, that's cool. That's a bummer. But guess what? I got this now, too, so I'm still good. Come on, man.
For Ultimate Burger Spot, former rapper Bun B has also been teaching a hip-hop and religious course at Rice University since 2011.
This class, Religion and Hip Hop Culture, offers an opportunity to explore the connections between religion and hip hop in ways that open us to seeing our world differently.
Ice Ice Baby rapper Vanilla Ice has been buying and flipping lakefront properties in South Florida for the past 15 years, even landing a show on HGTV called The Vanilla Ice Project, which ran for a successful 9 straight seasons. Khalees, the rapper behind the 2003 smash Milkshake, has since moved on to a farm where she's apparently found liberation with the 30-plus animals she cares for, while also still collecting checks from the countless movies and shows her song is featured in, such as Dodgeball and Mean Girls. Although Lil Xan, best known for his SoundCloud hit Betrayed back in 2017, still puts out music every few months, it's also great to see that despite his fall in the music scene, Lil Xan has turned his life around and is now completely sober.
I've been sober now for a year and I believe 6 months.
Wow,
that's
dope. That's nice.
But while not every former rapper is smart enough to develop an app like Mims, nor do I see them having the patience to care for a farm, how do these other rappers make money? Often with criminal backgrounds and covered in face tattoos, it can be hard for rappers to land regular jobs after their music career fizzles out. So instead, one of the most common and easiest bags you'll see an artist desperate for money take is to begin posting promo all over social media. From posting and tagging clothing brands such as Fashion Nova, for example, to spamming reposts and hundreds of advertisements on their stories every single hour. Then you get artists like Smoke Perp, who after I was curious about how much he's charging for a feature these days, basically started begging me to buy one in my DMs. Now, to be honest, I actually like a lot of Smoke Perp's music and probably would have really tried to work with him for a verse. That is, if I hadn't seen the numerous posts and videos about the nightmare that ensues securing a Perp feature.
Anyways, we go back and forth. We agreed on him sending me just the vocals separately. He never sends them.
And who knows how many of these other SoundCloud rappers are out here scamming what used to be their loyal fans just for a few $100. Fans agree to pay these rappers to hop on their song and send them the money, only to be ghosted by them and never hear anything back. However, there's definitely other ways these rappers get money too. Driving for Uber Eats and DoorDash is actually pretty common, especially since these rappers don't have to show their face delivering food, along with some also becoming truck drivers such as former Houston rapper Lil Troy. Working like this allows them to avoid getting called out such as Young Jock and Roscoe Dash have been, both of them going viral after multiple people claim to see them driving for Uber and Lyft.
As an entrepreneur, it's important to have multiple sources of income. The Lyft is no exception to creating multiple sources of income. There's nothing wrong with driving Lyft.
Working for call centers
you driving niggas around though, gang. Again, that's right. There is nothing wrong with that, but when you claim to be this big rapper, that's like seeing Drake working for Uber. Oh, there's nothing wrong with having multiple. That's how you know some shit fucked up. Why the fuck is Drake driving me around? Come on, folks.
Or remote jobs from home is another frequent route many go to avoid showing their face. Because while again, there's nothing wrong with working at Walmart, as we saw with this post that went viral last year allegedly showing Ugly God working there, despite Ugly God himself saying it was Photoshop, the picture spread all over social media as fans got a good laugh, many believing that his rap money had truly dried out. Similar to Bun B, some rappers try and get into the food and restaurant business such as Blueface with his soul food spot, Blues Fish and Soul, or another SoundCloud rapper Comethazine who owns multiple Subway locations.
I be smoked that. I still got ice and shit, but like I got a couple businesses already.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Dang, you got 2 Subways already?
She pretty, oh my god.
That's very impressive. And you're
and
20.
didn't fire nobody. Shit's still working itself, you feel me?
You'll also see some artists go back to college or finish getting their degree online. Some like Designer rent different properties out that they own. Some like Blueface, Lil Pump, or the Island Boys go the OF route. Some like Fetty Wap go back to make—
fuck that Island Boys. Y'all know they be sucking each other's dicks and shit. I heard on oh my god, ew. Shout out Fetty Wap, boy. Free Fetty.
Making money in the streets, or some continue to work behind the scenes in the industry, ghostwriting or producing. Then you'll get a rare case like T Grizzly, who after beginning to stream on Twitch now—
Yeah, folks. T Grizzly literally be making money. He has his own RP server. That nigga makes a lot of fucking money from that server. He even broke it down like he makes a lot of money. For nigga, a streamer, he makes a shit ton of fucking money all streaming and his fucking server, boy. That nigga set for life too. He cool. Long as he keeps streaming, he cool.
Claims to make over $200K a month just playing GTA.
So what I did was I created a server, a Grand Theft Auto server. I get paid from the server because you got to pay to get in. I stream it on Twitch, right? I get paid from Twitch. I take the Twitch videos that I already streamed, put it on YouTube, get paid from YouTube. Should turn into down there 50 a week.
But another very common and easy bag a lot of these guys take is signing up for Cameo, the website where you can pay celebrities to send you custom videos. So for example, you could pay Riff Raff—
Yo, no, I ain't gonna lie. That I mean, folks, you know what? Get how you live, man. I ain't gonna get how you live.
$100 to send you a personalized video for any occasion, which I actually went ahead and did, and it's about exactly what I expected.
1111, shout out to you. I wish you many monies for many moons. Dan Tony on the wings. From me and Holly, you know it's all about how you feeling. Cause how you feeling, yeah, right, mama? How you feeling determines how your day's gonna go and how you're gonna be treating others. If you're sleepy, you're gonna be sleepy. Dan Tony, wings.
Money well spent, if you ask me. The journey of a rapper who has fallen off is about so much more than just reclaiming their lost fame. While some
didn't that rapper what's that nigga? I forgot that nigga name. Didn't he fall off because motherfuckers said, oh, he snitched and shit, so he literally fell off because he snitched? Yo, that's fucked up to this day. I find that shit so fucked up. I'm sorry.
Enough to sit back and enjoy their passive income. For others, it's about rediscovering themselves and embracing change for a new life outside of music. Because one thing's for sure, although the music stops, the story keeps going. And again, don't forget to check out my Raid Shadow Legends link in the description or scan my QR code.
WVet though, shout 1111. Fuck Raid Shadow Legends. WVet. All y'all little favorite rappers, stop signing them contracts.